As the undisputed king of luxury mechanical timepieces, Rolex is the most valuable in the high-end watch industry. The craftsmanship of its designs, the rarity of its components, and the brand's flawless manufacturing method ensure precise and accurate performance. And this is what makes a Rolex timepiece truly special. All of these foundations contribute significantly to Rolex's prestige. And while Rolex is known for its quality and elegance, this brand of watches is also known for being extremely expensive. The Swiss company is responsible for producing models that have become cultural icons. Whether it's a modern Rolex Day-Date or a classic Submariner, the watch you wear speaks volumes about your personality and your level of success. And in recent years, the costs of Rolex watches have soared to the point where having one is a stuff of fantasy for the world's wealthiest people. The bar is increased with every new record that is set by an extremely unique or one-of-a-kind model, which is what we are going to talk about today. Welcome to Lex Life. And when it comes to luxury and lifestyle, we've got you covered. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. Now, let's start. Number 1. Marlon Brando's Rolex GMT Master II. This watch was the one worn by Marlon Brando in the 1971 movie Apocalypse Now. The final auction price for this timepiece was $1,950,000. As the most expensive GMT watch ever sold at auction, this reference 1675 GMT Master II smashed the previous record by a significant margin. Although the tag price was shockingly high, it was justified by the fact that the watch had once belonged to actor Marlon Brando and bore both his initials and last name in handwriting on the case back. Number 2. Rolex GMT Master II 654 Albino. This watch has what is called an albino dial, which is a very unique style. It had a very noticeable wide dial, and its rarity makes you think how many of these are out there. There are probably between 3 and 5 copies of this watch distributed around the world. Given how few of them there are, we think that if this showed up at auction again, it would definitely break records because first, it's the original GMT Master reference, and second, it's arguably one of the rarest Rolex watches ever made. Number 3. Rolex Sky Dweller reference 326959RBR. The Rolex Sky Dweller meteorite is a timepiece with a meteorite dial and sold for $1.5 million. The fact that it was formerly worn by the one and only Drake has made it even more desirable to collectors. Despite the fact that it was already an exceptionally scarce item, the price tag of $1.5 million may seem excessive, but it is reasonable considering that Rolex only makes a handful of these per year. They really don't change hands very often, so that $1.5 million price tag might easily be much higher in the current market. Number 4. Rolex Submariner reference 6538. This timepiece sold for over $1 million, and this edition is highly sought after by collectors for a number of reasons. But the most important reason is the fact that it is a Submariner with an Explorer dial and so features the 3, 6, and 9 indices in a reference that is extremely limited in terms of quantity. However, in terms of dial variations, this is one that you almost certainly will never see again, and if it turned up at auction again, it would go for a lot more than it sold for. Number 5. Rolex Emperor Baudai 6062. Because it is one of the few Rolex watches that have a calendar complication, the reference 6062 is highly sought after by collectors and is in short supply. The most expensive model of this watch sold at an auction for almost $5 million, and it was one that belonged to Baudai, the former emperor of Vietnam. Given that this is a historically rare model of a Rolex watch created and a variation that has only been produced once, it is safe to say that this is a one-of-a-kind item. Number 6. Rainbow Conjar Day-Date. The fact that this watch is the very first of its kind to have a rainbow reference Day-Date designates it as an extremely rare and desirable piece of wristwear. The watch itself is a model number 18059 and it features a pave set dial. pave set center lane links on a presidential chain and a rainbow-colored sapphire bezel, making it one of the earliest watches of its sort. Additionally, the presidential bracelet features pave set center lane links. Since this is an original Rolex Rainbow watch, the incredible auction price of $1.3 million should not come as a surprise. Number 7. Paul Newman Daytona. A record-breaking $18 million was paid at auction for this timepiece, and it is the most expensive Rolex watch ever sold. His watch became a benchmark when the Rolex market and the watch market in general began to experience a meteoric rise in popularity and price. The watch's record-breaking auction price ushered in our opinion, an entirely new market. More people started investing in timepieces as a result. Why did this timepiece fetch an $18 million price tag? And what makes it so unique? To put it simply, it's a mix of things. 1. This is a 6263 with an exotic, what is now known as a Paul Newman dial due to the outcome of the auction. However, the fact that Paul Newman owned it is a solid sign of its worth. It is hard to believe that some of the most expensive Rolex watches ever sold went for as much as they did in recent years, especially when one takes into account the initial purchase price they had been given. Some collectors have made it their specialty to invest in rare Rolexes with the goal of making a substantial profit when they sell them back after a few years. The value of these astoundingly well-crafted timepieces, particularly those with a history behind them, rises steadily over the course of each passing year. Because of this, it is quite vital that you take care of them and make sure they have the appropriate insurance to insure such valuables. Even if your budget is smaller than the $1 million required to purchase some of the world's most expensive timepieces, collecting Rolexes can be an extremely gratifying hobby. Some of the world's most expensive timepieces can cost over $1 million. Auctions are a wonderful resource for obtaining the best collector's things, and it is well worth the time invested in hunting for that one piece that is just right. In the end, it doesn't matter what your opinion on Rolex's most expensive watches is. You can't deny that each and every one of them has a certain air of mystery and allure about them. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit the thumbs up button, click subscribe, and hit the notification bell to receive updates in our latest videos. Also, feel free to leave us a comment if you want to watch more videos. Head on over to our channel to see more from Lux Live. See you!